All right, Taurus, let's get into your reading. All right, the energy coming through today is this, and it needs your full and undivided attention. There is a person heading toward your life, and they are carrying something deeply permanent with them. This is not a temporary visitor or a passing chapter. This is the one who intends to remain. The message today is vivid. This person is coming to spoil you with a lifetime of devoted love. They are not arriving with half measures or uncertain plans. They are bringing complete and total devotion. The intention behind their arrival is to give you everything, and the cards validate that commitment fully. The cards are confirming in front of me that this connection is already in motion and accelerating fast. The love approaching you is not the kind that fades. It is the kind that deepens with time. You may have wondered if this type of devotion was possible, and the answer is absolutely yes. This love will rewrite what you thought was possible, and the cards are crystal clear about that. The first card for you is the Two of Cups, and it carries the signature of mutual love. The Two of Cups represents a bond where both people meet at the exact same emotional depth. This is not one-sided affection or unrequited longing. This is a perfectly balanced exchange of devotion. What the Two of Cups confirms is that the connection forming between you and this person is magnetic. A pull exists between your energies that neither distance nor circumstance has been able to weaken. The Two of Cups does not surface for casual encounters. It only arrives when a soul bond activates. This card reveals the person approaching you already mirrors your emotional depth without even trying. They vibrate at your exact frequency, and the Two of Cups validates that this match was written beforehand. The chemistry between you two is not manufactured. It is organic, and it has been building very quietly. What makes this card remarkable in your spread is the reciprocity. Both hearts are already leaning in equally. Neither one of you has to convince the other. This card shows alignment that exists on its own. The next card coming through is the Emperor, and this brings stability and lasting commitment with it. The Emperor says the person arriving is grounded, protective, and built entirely for the long term. This is not a fleeting romantic gesture. This is a person who constructs real foundations with their hands. The Emperor confirms what this person brings to you is structure, security, and unwavering dedication. They have no interest in games or keeping it casual. Their intention is to build with you. What the Emperor reveals is that this person already decided you are worth their full investment. The Emperor does not appear for uncertain connections. It appears when the foundation being laid is concrete. This person carries a maturity and a steadiness that will feel like shelter the moment they step closer. Their love will not be loud or chaotic. It will be consistent and dependable and anchored in action. The Emperor confirms the spoiling in your message is not superficial. It is rooted in genuine, deep care. You will feel the difference between ordinary affection and what this person carries. It is unmistakable. This devotion is rare and deliberate, and the Emperor validates it is coming straight toward you. Then we have the Ace of Pentacles, and this card brings the promise of something tangible and lasting. The Ace of Pentacles represents a golden opportunity at your doorstep, one that carries true, lasting value. This card confirms the love heading your way is not only emotional, it is physical and tangibly real. The Ace of Pentacles says this person will show love through generosity, provision, and constant daily effort. They will spoil you not just with words or promises, but with real and visible demonstrations of commitment. The Ace of Pentacles does not arrive without substance. It only appears when the offering is genuine. This card validates that a brand new chapter of abundance is opening in your life, specifically for you. All three cards confirm one undeniable truth. This person is real and heading directly. Now come in close because your side of this needs to be acknowledged before we go any further. You have been walking through life with a quiet ache, one you rarely let anyone else witness. The longing inside you is not new. It has been sitting in your chest longer than you admit. Part of you has been starving for love that actually stays, and that hunger runs incredibly deep. You have trained yourself to expect less, to quietly shrink your desires so the disappointment hurts less. There is a guarded part of your heart that still flinches when something good tries to get close. You have conditioned yourself to question every good thing before it even has the chance to prove itself. The vigilance you carry is exhausting, and no one around you understands how much energy it costs you. Your walls were not born from weakness. They were born from surviving what should have completely broken you. The first card on your side is the Six of Cups, and it reaches into your emotional past. The Six of Cups says old memories hold weight over you, shaping how you receive love today. There are wounds from earlier chapters that never fully closed, and they echo in your current decisions. This card reveals you have been measuring every new connection against the pain of what came before it. The Six of Cups confirms part of you mourns a version of love that was taken too soon. You carry a tenderness from your past that makes you both incredibly open and incredibly cautious at once. What the Six of Cups shows is that your younger self still influences how much you allow in. The innocence that was once damaged has made you fiercely protective of whatever softness still remains inside. You crave genuine devotion, but the scars from before make you hesitant to fully reach for it. The Six of Cups confirms you have not forgotten what giving your heart and losing it felt like. That memory lives in your body and it activates every time vulnerability knocks at your door again. The next card we have is the Three of Swords, and it speaks directly to your stored heartbreak. The Three of Swords says there is unprocessed grief still lodged in your chest, heavy and unresolved. You have endured betrayal or deep abandonment, and that experience carved itself into your emotional foundation. This card confirms you carry pain that you have never fully released, and it colors how you trust. The Three of Swords reveals your hesitation around love is not paranoia, it is earned survival instinct. You learned early that love could wound, and that lesson embedded itself into every romantic expectation since. What the Three of Swords shows is that healing has been happening slowly and quietly inside of you. You have been mending alone without any acknowledgement, stitching yourself together without applause or witness. The bravery it took to stay open after what you survived, the cards see that and honor it. Your heart did not harden completely, and the Three of Swords confirms that resilience is truly remarkable. That quiet survival shaped you into the most deserving recipient of the love now heading your way. Despite the fractures you endured, you still chose to believe that something better could exist for you. Following that, we see the Empress, and this card reflects the abundant love already living within you. The Empress says you possess a nurturing warmth that draws people closer, even when you try to hide. Your capacity to love is immense, generous, and rooted in a depth that most people never develop. The Empress confirms you are not lacking anything. You are overflowing with readiness to receive and give. What has been missing was not your worthiness. It was a match capable of honoring what you carry. You have always been enough, and the Empress validates that truth with absolute certainty in this spread. The Empress reveals your energy is ripe, fertile, and perfectly prepared for what is about to arrive. You have done the inner work without realizing it, and every scar has quietly made you wiser. What the cards reflect on your side is a soul who survived the worst and still kept believing. Your emotional landscape holds both the wounds and the willingness, and that rare combination is genuinely powerful. The readiness you carry is not desperation. It is earned maturity, shaped by every single lesson you endured. You deserve what is heading toward you, and your heart already senses that this time will be different. Okay, let us go deeper into this, because their side carries a weight you have not yet witnessed. This person walks through their days, with you permanently occupying a space inside of their mind. They do not talk about it openly, but the feelings they harbor for you run dangerously deep. On the surface, they may appear collected, but underneath, there is an emotional current pulling toward you. They have spent countless private hours wrestling with how intensely they have come to feel about you. The gravity of their feelings caught them off guard, and they have been quietly adjusting to it. They did not plan to feel this way. It happened gradually, and now it has consumed nearly everything. Their inner world revolves around you in ways they have never articulated to another living soul. The first card on their side is the King of Cups, and this reveals their deep emotional maturity. The King of Cups says they feel everything profoundly, but they have mastered the art of concealing it. Their exterior stays composed and measured, while inside they carry an ocean of unspoken sentiment for you. This card confirms they are not emotionally shallow. They process their feelings at a depth most never reach. The King of Cups reveals they have been silently tending to their love, like a sacred flame. They protect what they feel because they understand its rarity, and they refuse to let it be cheapened. What the King of Cups shows is a person whose emotional intelligence runs far deeper than they display. They have studied you from a distance, absorbing who you are and falling deeper with every observation. Their restraint is not indifference. It is the discipline of a heart that knows what it holds. The King of Cups confirms they have already chosen you internally, even if their lips have not confessed. This person treats love as something earned and protected, not something thrown around carelessly or recklessly. Their devotion has been maturing beneath the surface, growing roots that cannot be undone or uprooted easily. The King of Cups reveals that what they feel for you has already survived doubt, distance, and time. The next card coming through is the Five of Pentacles, and this exposes the fear living inside them. The Five of Pentacles says they carry a deep insecurity about whether they are truly enough for you. Despite the strength they project outward, there is a fragile place inside that questions their own worthiness. This card confirms they are terrified of falling short, of offering themselves and being met with rejection. The Five of Pentacles reveals they have experienced loss before, and that wound still shapes how they approach. They wonder if their love will be accepted, if their offering will measure up to what you deserve. What the Five of Pentacles uncovers is a person who fears being left in the cold once more. They have known what it means to be overlooked, and that memory haunts every vulnerable step they consider. Their hesitation is not a lack of desire. It is the residue of past emotional damage still healing. The Five of Pentacles confirms that underneath their composure sits a real and tender fear of inadequacy. They want to give you the world, but part of them fears their offering is not grand enough. Then we have the Lovers, and this card confirms a soul-level decision already made inside them. The Lover says this connection is not accidental. It carries the imprint of something divinely orchestrated. This card reveals they have already weighed their options, and every path leads them directly back to you. The Lovers confirms they feel a spiritual pull toward you, one that transcends ordinary attraction or interest. They recognize you as a match that aligns with their deepest values, desires, and long-term vision. What the Lovers exposes is that their heart made a choice before their conscious mind had the chance. The Lovers does not appear for casual bonds. It surfaces only when the connection carries destined significance. This person sees a future with you that feels inevitable, and that certainty both excites and overwhelms them. Their emotional landscape is a mixture of profound devotion, quiet fear, and absolute unwavering certainty. So let us see what they are about to do, because the action in this spread is undeniable. This person has reached the tipping point, and the decision to move toward you has been finalized. The period of watching from a distance is ending, and a visible shift in behavior is imminent now. They are transitioning from private deliberation into public pursuit, and that pivot is already underway. What you are about to experience from them is bold, direct, and impossible to misread or second guess. The cards confirm they have crossed an internal threshold, and their next steps will reflect that completely. A noticeable change is about to occur in how they communicate, how they prioritize, and how they chase. The passive chapter is closing permanently, and what replaces it is assertive and targeted forward movement. The shift is tangible, and the cards confirm it has already crossed the point of no return completely. There is no reversal left in this energy. The cards show one direction, and that direction is you. The first card in this position is the Knight of Wands, and this card is pure aggressive pursuit. The Knight of Wands says they are about to charge toward you with unfiltered passion and clear intention. This card represents swift, decisive action, fueled by confidence and an urgency that cannot be contained anymore. The Knight of Wands does not tiptoe, it storms forward, and that is what this person is doing. They are finished calculating risks, and the card confirms they have chosen to leap without looking back. The approach coming from them will feel sudden, passionate, and completely different from anything prior. The Knight of Wands confirms they are initiating contact, and that initiation will carry heat behind it. This person is not testing the waters anymore. They are diving in headfirst with full commitment attached. Their energy is shifting from cautious observer to active pursuer, and the transition is happening rapidly. The Knight of Wands shows me they have already mapped out how they plan to reach you directly. There is a strategy forming behind their boldness, and every piece of it revolves around getting closer. The timing attached to this card is tight, meaning the gap between decision and execution is razor narrow. You will not have to wait long before their presence makes itself known, and it will feel deliberate. The countdown between where they stand now and where you are is shrinking with every passing hour. The Knight of Wands carries fire energy, meaning their approach will be warm and magnetic and undeniable. They are stepping out of the shadows with intention, and the card confirms nothing will slow them down. Every excuse they previously leaned on has been discarded, and raw forward momentum is all that remains now. The Knight of Wands confirms their pursuit will not be subtle. It will be confident and unmistakably aimed. The next card we have is the Three of Wands, and this confirms their plans are expanding outward. The Three of Wands says they are not just reacting impulsively, they are building a calculated approach. This card represents this person standing at the horizon, watching their plans unfold exactly as designed. The Three of Wands confirms they have been laying groundwork behind the scenes, and deployment is beginning. They have already envisioned the next several moves, and each one is designed to bring them closer. This person is operating with long-range vision, and the Three of Wands validates their planning entirely. The Three of Wands shows their pursuit is not impulsive chaos. It is structured and strategically ambitious. They are positioning themselves deliberately in your orbit, creating opportunities for connection that feel organic. Their footsteps are pointed firmly in your direction, and the Three of Wands confirms the route is mapped. What separates this moment from all previous attempts is the combination of fire and foresight working together. The Knight of Wands provides the raw drive, and the Three of Wands provides the architectural blueprint. Together, these cards confirm this person is charging forward with both passion and a well-constructed plan. The action heading your way is imminent, intentional, and backed by preparation you will absolutely feel. Nothing about their next move is accidental, and every card in this section confirms deliberate, targeted pursuit. The cards leave zero ambiguity. This person is coming for you, and they are bringing everything they have. Now, let us get into it, because what they refuse to say out loud is absolutely enormous. There are truths buried so deep inside of them that even they struggle to face them honestly. The confessions they carry are not small. They are the kind that would reshape everything if spoken. They have built entire inner chambers dedicated to storing what they feel, and none of it is casual. What lives beneath their silence is not ambiguity. It is a certainty so fierce, it terrifies them. They know exactly what they want, and they have known for longer than they would ever willingly admit. The clarity of their desire is what makes it frightening, because there is no denying what it demands. They cannot pretend this is passing or temporary, and that permanence is the confession they keep swallowing. The weight of wanting you this badly has altered how they experience everything else around them. Their inner monologue circles your name constantly, and they have never revealed that truth to a single soul. The first card for this section is the Four of Cups, revealing what they refuse to admit. The Four of Cups says nothing in their current world satisfies them because none of it is you. They have been offered alternatives, distractions, and substitutes, but everything falls flat without your presence. This card confirms they sit surrounded by options, yet feel empty because the one they crave is missing. The Four of Cups reveals a hidden confession. They have already dismissed every path that excludes you. No one else holds their attention the way you do, and that realization haunts them in quiet moments. What the Four of Cups exposes is a person quietly starving in the middle of apparent abundance. They could have moved on by now, but something in them physically rejects the idea of replacing you. The confession they guard most carefully is this: nothing works without you, and they cannot fake it. They have tried to convince themselves otherwise. They have attempted distraction, and every attempt collapsed. The Four of Cups confirms their emotional loyalty to you is involuntary. It operates beyond conscious control. They did not choose this fixation on you. It chose them, and they have long stopped fighting it. Their secret is not just that they want you, it is that they stopped wanting anything else entirely. Every offer that does not include you feels hollow, and the Four of Cups validates that emptiness completely. They ache for your specific presence, your particular warmth, and no imitation has come close to filling it. The confession hiding beneath their composure is a hunger so specific, only you hold the remedy for it. They have privately accepted that you are irreplaceable, and that acceptance terrifies them more than anything. The next card we have is the Devil, and this exposes the obsessive depth they carry silently inside. The Devil says they are chained to what they feel for you, and they cannot break free. This card reveals their attachment to you borders on consuming, a gravitational pull they cannot resist or escape. The Devil confirms there is a raw, primal quality to their desire, something beneath their polished exterior. They think about you in ways they would never confess openly, fantasies woven deep into their nights. The Devil exposes the part of them that craves you physically, spiritually, and with desperate possessiveness. They want to belong to you entirely, and they want you to belong to them without condition. What the Devil uncovers is a person shackled willingly to a love they have no desire to escape. They do not want freedom from you. The confession is that captivity beside you sounds like paradise. The Devil confirms their desire has reached a depth where logic no longer governs what they feel. They have surrendered to the obsession quietly, and that surrender is the most honest thing about them. Their private world is built entirely on the foundation of you, and they have accepted that completely. Their hidden truth is that you own a part of them they never offered. It was taken naturally. What the cards reveal in this section is a person whose confessions would leave you completely breathless. The Four of Cups confirms nothing satisfies without you. The Devil confirms nothing competes with you either. Every silent wish, every buried craving, every midnight confession, all of it belongs to you and only you. What they hold in secret is staggering, and the cards confirm that none of it will ever fade. Okay, let us bring this home because your near future is radiating something incredibly beautiful and warm. The first card for your near future is the Sun, and it is the brightest in the deck. The Sun says pure joy, clarity, and emotional fulfillment are heading toward you without any obstruction. This card confirms the fog is lifting, and what emerges on the other side is radiant and yours. The Sun does not arrive with conditions. It arrives when genuine happiness has already been written into place. You have waited long enough, and the Sun confirms that the waiting season is officially reaching its end. The Sun confirms you are entering a season where love feels effortless, reciprocated, and completely safe. You are about to experience what it feels like when the universe finally says yes, loudly and clearly. Everything that was uncertain before is about to crystallize, and the picture forming is undeniably beautiful. The warmth attached to this card reaches every corner of your life, not just the romantic chapters. Following that, we see the Four of Wands, and this card represents celebration and committed partnership. The Four of Wands says a milestone is approaching, one that marks the beginning of lasting togetherness. This card confirms the union forming between you and this person will feel like a homecoming to both. The Four of Wands does not appear for casual encounters. It surfaces when real foundations are being celebrated. Together, the Sun and the Four of Wands paint a near future overflowing with happiness, security, and union. You are walking directly into the most fulfilling chapter of your love story, and the cards confirm that. Now for your advice card, we have the World, asking you to trust the completion unfolding. The World says you have done everything required, and now it is time to receive what was earned. Your only task moving forward is to stay open, stay grounded, and allow the cycle to fully complete. The World confirms that nothing is missing from your journey. Every struggle brought you exactly to this point. Trust the process completely, because the World validates that you are standing at the finish line already. You did not come this far to be denied, and the World honors the distance you have traveled. The World asks you to exhale, release the grip of control, and let the universe finish it. The advice is clear. Release doubt and allow the universe to deliver what it prepared for you. Now let me bring this full circle, because the message today was deeply important throughout this reading. The message today was this: this person is coming to spoil you with a lifetime of devoted love. That is not a wish or hope. It is what the cards confirmed from the very first pull. Let me walk you through every card that appeared, because each one carried deep meaning in this reading. The Two of Cups opened with mutual love, and the Emperor followed with stability and lasting commitment. The Ace of Pentacles confirmed a tangible new beginning, rooted in real generosity and material devotion. The Six of Cups revealed emotional wounds from your past. The Three of Swords showed stored heartbreak. The Empress reflected abundant love already living within you, confirming your complete readiness to receive. The King of Cups exposed their emotional maturity. The Five of Pentacles revealed their hidden insecurity. The Lovers confirmed a soul-level decision already made, tying them to you beyond any ordinary bond. The Knight of Wands brought bold, passionate pursuit. The Three of Wands confirmed strategic forward planning. The Four of Cups revealed nothing satisfies without you. The Devil exposed their consuming and total obsession. The Sun promised radiant joy ahead. The Four of Wands brought celebration and committed, loving partnership. The world closed this reading with divine completion, reminding you to trust and let everything arrive. All cards in this spread pointed toward one truth. This love is real and heading for you. What is meant for you has been set into motion, and nothing can reroute it from you. You are worthy of being spoiled, cherished, and loved with the depth that the cards confirmed today. Trust what was revealed today and carry that knowing with you into every moment that comes after this. Thank you so much for being here with me. I appreciate your time and your beautiful energy today. Sending you love and light, and I will talk to you very soon. Take care of yourself always. The first card for your near future is the Sun, and it is the brightest in the deck. The Sun says pure joy, clarity, and emotional fulfillment are heading toward you without any obstruction. This card confirms the fog is lifting, and what emerges on the other side is radiant and yours. The Sun does not arrive with conditions. It arrives when genuine happiness has already been written into place. You have waited long enough, and the Sun confirms that the waiting season is officially reaching its